Hello and welcome to another edition of Wisdom Kipa Wednesday with me, Kipa Chitan. I am here to bring the medicine of all the different animals, the energy of all the different animals to bring out those strengths that we have within. This next one is a very near and dear one to my heart. My name is Kipa Chitan, which means shouting hawk. And so our next animal is the hawk. And the hawk is a representation of the messenger. I do consider myself a messenger, being that I convey messages, I give wisdom, I help people with spiritual guidance, and bring the messages that need to be brought when they need to be brought. As said before, hawk is very near and dear to me. Like I said, it's part of my name. I have a great kinship with it because of not only the messenger, but also because they are an omen to things to come. Anytime that you see a hawk, it's a message that pay attention to the small details, for one thing. Any bird of prey has this ability to focus on things in a way that humans cannot. They have what's called a binocular vision. So they can not only see things very close up to them with sharp detail, but a mile away as well with very sharp detail, and be able to focus on that thing in the blink of an eye, literally. Throughout my lifetime, I have been able to spot hawks that nobody even knew were there. They'd be up in the sky, they'd be up in a tree, they'd be perched somewhere where nobody's paying attention to them, and I seem to find these. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. I hear from a lot of people that they'll spot hawks and they see it as a thing of awe, that's like, wow, that's a beautiful creature. And they come in many different sizes, but to spot a hawk, you're actually receiving that message at that moment, whether you know it or not. You're paying attention to the fact that there is a message coming to you. So whatever you see next, or you may hear from a friend, get a message, or you may get a letter in the mail, hawk was your precursor to that. To tap into that medicine is a very powerful thing. I have to go into story time here for a moment. Because of my name, the way I received my name was through the vision of a hawk. I was walking across a bridge and just daydreaming, not thinking of anything in particular. And I felt and saw this hawk on the side of my head, thinking there would be a real hawk on the side of my head. And I heard it shouting, like screaming. And so when I turned, I fully expected to be a physical hawk right there. And when I did, there was nothing there. And I kind of brushed it aside like, wow, that was cool, weird. I don't know what that was. This was before I really delved into spirituality, before I really connected to the animals. I've always been connected to animals, but not quite the way that I am now. Not quite knowing what the lessons were or what the messages were. I left it alone for a while, but hawks kept coming back. They kept coming back. They kept showing me, we're in your life for a reason. We have a message for you. It's like, you have a job to do. You are a messenger, and we're trying to get your attention. And I kept pushing it away, pushing away. And finally, I did have another hawk sighting. It was before and after a major earthquake that we had in Santa Barbara. And I had to have a coworker go out there with me after the earthquake happened to say, there is a hawk up there in the tree, right? And this is at nighttime, which is rare to spot a hawk at nighttime. It's not that easy to see them. But lo and behold, it was there sitting on the top of the tree, and I couldn't ignore it anymore. And that's when I decided I can't push away this energy anymore. I can't push away this message anymore. And that's a message to all of us, to when those messages come, is really accept them first and foremost. I didn't accept it at first because I was like, it's just a hawk. I'm just seeing a bird. And a lot of people do feel that way. It's like, it's just a bird. It means nothing. But all animal sightings, all messages, a lot of us pay attention to triple numbers, the 333s and the 777s and all that stuff. They mean something. But after a while, you start like, it's just numbers. But when you go out throughout your life and you're seeing this message and they keep repeating and they keep repeating, they keep repeating, it's because Great Spirit does not want you to ignore those messages anymore. And I couldn't ignore that anymore. I had to embrace that. Not had to, but I accepted embracing that as my name, first and foremost, and as my title. Like, I am a messenger. I have been given that role to be a messenger. And I always say this, if you're watching this video right now, if I'm on a live or I'm walking down the street and we're talking with each other or we're amongst each other's energy, you're a messenger as well. So there's no mistake why you're watching this video right now, because there's a message for you to pass on. And for Hawk to come up and grab your attention, it's a way of saying, hey, you have medicine to share. You have something to tell the world, whether it be through your words, whether it be through your actions, whether it be through creativity, whatever it is, you have a message to give to somebody, and you have a healing to bring to somebody. And that's why I do this. This is why I talk about these animals. This is why I talk about medicine and energy, because we all have a purpose here. And I want to know more about that. If you don't know what that purpose is, if you're not sure, you want more details on that, please comment below. Let me know. I'm not patting myself on the back, but I am patting myself on the back because I know this stuff. I know how to bring that medicine out of people. I know how to connect to the message so that you can understand it. So please let me know if you've had animal sightings, if you've had colors or numbers or whatever it is come up, and we can delve into that and find out what it is your medicine is, what it is your message is, because you're definitely a messenger. And I want to thank you for doing that. I want to thank you for your medicine. So comment below if you have questions about other animals, if you have a curiosity about what your medicine is. Like it, share it, subscribe. And as always, thanks again for joining me on Wisdom Kipa Wednesday.